And we're back. Good day, good day. Let's see what happens this time. Loading, loading, loading. Keep that game a-loading. Hey, all right, they got across the river.
Defender of the people.
Watch your back.
No, don't jump back.
Watch your back.
Sharp as ever. Checking things out.
I'm ready. Got to press on. Won't stop me yet.
Now that ring is just made for Astarion.
Keep your distance, darling.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. With haste. A dull moment. Something over there.
Okay, who's stronger?
What's next? Let's move. Always room for more. Never wanted the easy path.
So let me check a few things here. Welcome back, Tess. Okay, so we've gotten past the crash problem.
It's been a while since these two breathed their last.
Whoever they were, their equipment's no use to them now.
Definitely grab the toll collector key.
Key. Wonder what it opens.
You mean this ring? Very, very handy.
At least things have stayed interesting. Maybe I'll need more pockets. What path lies before me?
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Because whoever wants a Starian to be the face man?
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right? Ah, let's test to see if the voting function is working now. Are you able to see the vote? My lady love's computer is able to see the vote. Cool, cool. And feel free to vote on whatever options you like. Nice, nice.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
what was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out.
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She's a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's no devil and you know it.
Listen to sense now. Don't want this to end badly for either of us.
Ooh, even Astarion approves of that one.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlak, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Lily.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by their short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Sounds like a great plan to me.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
You can trade places with Will.
See you soon, then.
Excellent. Let's go.
Oh, don't worry. Karlak is going to be this particular version of Lily's main squeeze. Let's just get her attack button set up.
Is that blood? No.
Yeah, I knew I had to go through the Karlak romance option when I saw the romance ending, happy ending you can get with Karlak. I'm assuming you've seen that
Hey,
video.
soldier. Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Karlak and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
Okay. Oh, just to do a YouTube search for Karlak's happy ending? Oh, hello, Iceblade. Thank you for joining us. So, I leave a vote option for the viewers. What color should Karlak's outfit be? We can do purple or swamp green. It's never the wrong time, Iceblade. Yes, Karlak's happy ending. When you see the video, you'll definitely see why it's the ending that I have to get to. So, what do you think? Swamp green or purple for Karlak? Although Astarion is also swamp green. There's what swamp green looks like. Or, sorry, what purple looks like. And just so people can see, there's what swamp green looks like on her. I agree. Purple. Iceblade, I don't know if you know, but Tess here is Discum's Lady Love. Iceblade is also part of the BBPN, and we play Blood Bowl together. Alright, now that we've got things more or less sorted, let's put all of the stuff that we're not going to need into a bag. Hand off when the bag, or when the weight capacity gets too high.
I've got a long road ahead. Must be on my way.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that your dad and Discum's dad knew each other. Or at least served in the same place. Oh, that Discum and your dad.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Anywhere. Away. Safety. Gold. Basement. Locked. I fell. Dropped key. Jumped. To escape. Broke.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Vance. Toll collector.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Oh yeah, it was taking up too much computing power, and B, it was getting to the point where if it was actually going to be useful, I would need to pay money for it. So I decided, nah, we'll just go with the tracking of me and you know, with the wolf face. Yes, I do remember you breaking it as well.
Let's have a discussion.
Keep that beast away from us, you hear?
Me, the beast? Now that's fucking rich.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Uh-oh. Silk, good enough?
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Alexa's a little bit more robust than the chat AI that were available at the time.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Hellish Rebuke!
Nothing important is ever easy.
Cut it out. It's worse than gnolls out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
Let's hex it with strength. Uh-oh. Anders' turn up next. Don't die! Oh, Lily down! Okay, Karlak, you've got to take care of Anders quick.
I've got it.
Yes, warlocks be glass cannons.
My faith will protect me. Strike hard, strike fast.
Oh, I took care of that problem.
Onward.
Okay, Astarion, you run over and pick up Lily.
Blood comes easy these days.
Eventually, I'm going to make it to Act 2. Oh, come on! Ouch!
Soldier.
Let's end this.
Ah!
Moving. Take you.
Oh, hello, Lady Raven of Tardis. We got a full house here today. Wow, does she go down? She's falling fast.
Step quick.
Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead.
This is gonna feel good.
What's it gonna take?
Oh, puppy!
Fuck them.
Come on, give us the stats. What's the name? What's the breed?
For real. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger. Get me.
Okay, everyone, out, 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 out.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Before she sets fire to the whole building. I do believe everyone here has access to my Discord.
I'll feel that one later.
There we go. Now she's got things under control.
That ought to do it.
Time to rest.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Switching over to Discord for a second so I can take a look. Puppies! Does the first picture of the puppy have a boffer in its mouth? They have a boffer in their mouth. Nice.
High pain tolerance and a dynamic.
What's the puppy's name?
Shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins,
Aw,
they let
Mia.
slip there was
Nice.
an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Or is that Maya?
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Okay, now that Karlak has done her temper tantrum, time to loot the room. Oh, we do all the yoinking. Oh! Don't go upstairs yet. Still too much to loot down here. Oh, which horror movie ad showed up? I've got no idea what kind of ads actually show up on my channel. Where are you going? Okay, I guess we're looting upstairs now.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go
Ouch.
after
I'm
an
sorry for
especially
that.
wicked target.
But of course, if you subscribe, then you wouldn't see the... No, I'm kidding. You're a college student. I know the kind of financial situation you're in.
Nah, it'll be fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
As I said, a college student.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Well, enjoy, and thank you for lurking. It always helps when, to get more viewers. I can't remember the last time I had 5 viewers when it wasn't like a Blood Bowl tournament. Well, I actually managed to get my first win on the Chorf army. My movement up Bull Centaur earned their second skill and rolled Snake Eyes. So now they're... Aww! Thank you so much once again. Chorf army, yes. The Bull Centaur with the movement increase rolled double ones, which means they now have dodge. Their next skill is definitely going to be sure hands, unless it's another double. And I think I've got 1 Chaos Dwarf with claw and 2 with guard. And the Minnow earned his first skill, but it was just a normal skill, so they also took guard. I think having 3 guards on the team will definitely come in handy against Vort's Dwarves, which is my next game. And that game is going to be happening Sunday at about That game will be happening this Sunday at, I believe we agreed at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. And because I always do, it will be streamed live. Now let's split up the arrows a little bit. Actually, no, let's give all the fancy arrows to Karlak. Aww! Tess, thank you so much! I'm sure Lady Raven appreciates it as well. And I'm certainly going to try to hurt Vort as much as I can. So yeah, that should be a very fun game. Chaos Dwarves versus Dwarves. I think my team value is just a little bit higher than his. And he doesn't have any kind of big guy, so...
Anything of use?
As long as my armor holds up, since he doesn't have any claw, I'm actually liking my chances. You know, hopefully round 2 is where my team actually comes into their own. Because I'd hate to be the, first Chaos Dwarf team to go to the hooligans. Oh, that hat screams Astarian.
Careful, I might.
I don't even have to dye that hat. It already matches the outfit. Oh. Scum and I will not be meeting in round 1. Or sorry, in round 2. Probably we'll meet in round 3, and yeah, I'll certainly try to kick his butt. And I'm sure he's going to try to kick my butt.
No one will ever believe this.
Iceblade, do you know which game day of round 2 you and I face each other? I haven't checked that yet. I'm guessing you're going to be facing Vort on game day 2, which is why you want me to hurt him so much?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well, that'll definitely be soon enough You know, if I manage to wreck him. Yeah, I'm glad he doesn't have a death roller now. Yeah, I can't wait until I run into those elves. Is Panda's elves one of the ones in our division?
What's hiding here? Let's get going.
Okay, Ted and Daffo. Yeah, I think Panda did have to do a full reset of his team. I mean, you know, he's down to what, 3 elves? Oh, Guinness. Okay, then I think Guinness had to do the full reset. Potatoes. Yeah, but it's definitely been a very rough season for a lot of the elf teams, from what I've been hearing.
Looks empty.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right,
Yeah, when you've got
we're conspicuous enough
2
without your
wrestling
hyena call.
strength 4s, yeah, I think you definitely be wanting to do a lot of fouling. Especially with a glass cannon team. Okay, now to go and find the real treasure.
That smells ripe.
So much food. Glorious, glorious food.
What to do?
Oh, there's a dead body. Let's have a chat.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Toll collector, Martin.
How did you die?
Goblins, laughing, cutting.
Why were you in the basement?
Hiding, frightened.
Were you alone when you died, other than the goblins?
Gods abandoned me and Vance.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Someone there?
Okay, Astarion. Let's just check. Did I actually do that? Nope. Okay. One thing. I'm going to send everybody to the camp. I need to respec Astarion.
Be brief.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Beyond for a mere pittance of coin, most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. As thou desire.
Gonna do a quick respec on Astarion too. He's gonna remain a rogue. Let's drop the charisma because they don't need it. Bump up the wisdom. And most importantly, change the proficiencies. Don't need persuasion, don't need performance, because you ain't gonna be talking to anybody. Oh yes, stab in the back is definitely Astarion's wheelhouse. But so is perception. And athletics and investigation. We want them to see the shit. I'd bump up survival as well if they had the option, but now level him back up.
Keep a blade close.
Alrighty, and leave the camp.
Have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Plus 18, plus guidance. I'm liking my chances of being able to get through all these traps.
Shall we? A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
With a metric crap ton of modifiers. My modifiers is plus 3 to dexterity, plus 1d4 for guidance, plus 1 for the gloves of power, plus 2 for the smuggler's ring, and then plus 12 for expertise. So my modifier is literally plus 19 to plus 22. So yeah, Astarian's main job, get rid of traps.
Still alive. So that's progress. Bet that will fit in my pack.
And then, of course, you know,
Find a way forward.
crush, kill, and destroy in any kind of fight. Yeah, I'm using the custom settings, and my proficiency modifier is plus 4 instead of plus 1.
Just another crate.
And into the next room.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Natural 1. Well, I got 3 inspirations. There we go.
Subtle steps.
So even with all those bonuses,
Someone's
I
left
still
a trap.
can fail. It just doesn't happen very often. Statistically, 5% of the time.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Making me sweat.
What am I to do? There is work to do. On I go. There's something more to this. What am I missing?
Well, hello. Let's be quick. Be careful. There are traps about.
Of course, disabling all the other traps really doesn't matter too much as long as you don't trigger or don't fail to disable that longer bar, because that's the one that triggers everything.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Can't give up now. More for me.
I'm going to switch over to the controller just because mass looting like this is always faster on the controller than the mouse and keyboard.
and run away.
Bravely run away, away. Of course, the downside of the controller is if you're going too fast, you might accidentally pick up crates that you just want to investigate. And crates, they take up a lot of weight.
No traps, please.
Ooh, potion of invisibility. That as always comes in handy. Okay, now we're no longer encumbered. Let's get back to looting. Yes, let's just fire a random arrow at the shelf. Carafe of water, empty cabinet, carafe of wine. Nope. Now, the real treasure room.
here goes nothing.
Send that as a snack to Gale. I do believe that got everything of value in there. Yep. Okay. And now to put everybody back into keyboard and mouse.
Have to keep going.
Now for the more grisly parts of looting, like severed legs, pile of bones,
Something good here.
a bunch of knoll ears. We'll investigate more the upper road later. At least I assume we will. Right now we should head back to town and sell off the goods.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
Here, Scratchy, 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 the goodest of boys.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Scratch, the goodest of boys.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I really don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Now that we've made friends with Scratch, I do need to go AFK just for a few minutes. I need to check the laundry, but I will leave you with some musical accompaniment. And I'll be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
And we're back. Past all the bodies that we left.
Need anything else?
Let me see your wares.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Let's see. Take all your gold. Swamp green dye. Pale orange, that looks hideous. Mud red. That's for Gale. Light blue. That's also pretty hideous. Any spells that I don't have? Ice Knife. Lightning Bolts. Speak with Dead, I've already got. Food. Dark Vision. Shatter. Misty Step. I love how nonchalant the merchants are. Yeah, I've got a severed leg to sell. Sure, he'll buy it. Oh, went a little overboard. That's close enough.
Sylvanus be with you.
gods, it's boring in here.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools? Vex? Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
Sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Let's see. Any weapons that I'd like? Short bow. Short sword. Nah. Take all your magic arrows. Nah, I think I got enough swamp green. Oh, Tess, do you happen to know if Discum is planning on doing a cast today? If he is, let us know when he begins, and I'll set a raid for everybody to go watch him.
Forged from the heart. I miss my forge.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions? Hey, bother.
Ooh, lots of gold to get. And any potions worth getting? Invisibility is always good. Alright, then. That is the plan. I will keep playing until Scum starts, and then we will set up a raid. So let's see how far we can get in the next 2 hours. Oh, still 300 short. Oh, that's okay. We'll just balance the offer. Nah, I don't find them terribly that useful. So then, you know, I could use the money.
Take care now, sweetie.
Oh, indeed. Now we might need a fish. So let's hold on to that.
some salt.
Die if I met Leroica reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn me to drink in a real bed.
Stay back, or else.
Or else what?
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth. It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing. Does it? Oh, thank goodness. Wait, you're big. You can get rid of the evil thing. Follow me, but be ready for anything.
Follow that rat.
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face will frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
What a day. Just like old times. Let's go.
We help all creatures, great and small.
Is that blood?
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Damn it! Was inventory today. I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around. I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion. No! I'm just an idiot. I wanted an edge against the goblins, and I got it. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. But the old lady, she warned me of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates. All right. I guess being fearless won't help if an arrow comes flying right at me. Wait, but... All right. Don't be long.
Just move. On the way.
What now? Tread lightly. Leave no tracks.
Any questions, children? Swing. Parry. Swing. Excellent.
I bet that emerald is the evil thing. Either that or the key.
Of all the blood. All right, what now?
Now, as collector of keys, collect the key.
No time to rest. Can't give up now. Moving in.
Where'd the rat go? Oh, there he is.
The evil thing's gone. Now, where was I?
Let that rat just do its thing.
it. I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Ah, you're addressing me? A humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable.
I think you'll find I'm quite capable. I'm also a devil for gossip.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, moo.
I always love that line.
Nothing here for you.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks? If you do not like your form, then choose another. That is what the keepers of this place do. They become birds, to hunt on the wing. Bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Shiny bits? The tieflings put something in your hay?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress, and we're no warriors.
Oh, indeed. Serves them right. Revenge of the Ox.
No questions? All right. Step, swing, parry, swing. Any questions, children?
Show me again? Not now.
Should be easy.
Remember?
Just once.
Yeah, just once.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Can't slow down.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
You know, druids would be the ultimate furries.
Do all the damn rituals you want! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards.
They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them. Or you've got your work cut out for you. Like you said, it's your fault. You should have tried parenting her. Thieves deserve to be punished. It's as simple as that. Oh yes, I agree. She's just a child.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Try grease some palms. These things over.
Because that went so? Lives are at stake. And the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Yeah, with this number of druids, and
Give her a
why are they worried about the goblins at all?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
And one of my favorite NPCs.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Didn't you see the tentacled ship? It's in an Illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Neither. It was a gold dragon. Scales glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Oh, quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious.
Yes, when two bards get together.
I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Dramatic. How has Maglubiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Wait, about our conversation earlier, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Well, admittedly, I haven't gotten that far in this game, but he hasn't died yet.
What can you tell me about this place? Yes, I see. And is that with...
Damn it! It hurts! It hurts!
Please, make it stop!
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Sing along with the bard as loudly and off-key as you can.
No!
You're killing us!
My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent. No, that's awful.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Words of mine will turn to ash.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down.
Moon reminds me of your grace.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Wait, that's it!
I love this song.
Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last lights down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Thank you. I was having trouble finding the words. Lihala, my teacher and friend. Sorry. Damn it. I don't usually. I'm all right. I haven't finished a song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. Thanks. Lihala made me love music. The sound, the feel, the thrill. But when she died, it was gone. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you pull the light.
Nice, 34.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Remind me of your grace.
I've got a long road ahead. Light on my feet. Is someone singing? It's beautiful. Something's on my mind. Still breathing, despite everything.
Shh. Listen.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Oh, natural one! Fortunately, I'm a halfling.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Itch my ears! Wait, why am I wet?
No! It's ours! Kill! We'll kill you!
A better position.
Nice shot! Even at disadvantage.
Where do I go from here? No time for mercy.
Well, that got rid of that one.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
What's the plan?
The plan? Beat them up. Run, kid, run! Astarion with the companion right next to the target, also lots of murder.
Can't trust but to keep going.
I'm ready. Are they gone?
Soothe the child with a calming tune.
Who are you?
I am Lily, slayer of monsters, teller of tales, savior of you. The pleasure is mine.
Wow. I'm Murkon. Oh no. I had to get the gold from the nest. Mole will be so mad. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donald.
I'll see you later, Lady Raven. I'm going to be streaming for a little more than another hour. At about 4:45, we'll be raiding the Scum stream.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep. Moving ahead. What's in here?
Now, can I actually jump this distance? Not without a potion. Do I have... Flying? That would be such a waste. Nope, don't have the potion. Which means... Karlach will have to go.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Best get going. Over.
It's a pile of dirt.
Yes, I see.
Ah, one of the most important books in the game.
I do wish I could understand you.
You know, Chapter 5, Miniature Giant Space Hamsters. Very little is known about this particular cryptid. Those stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legend, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable powers known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim that the creature has a taste for human eyes.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard? Keep their confidence if you insist.
Oh, I think I scared the bear. Let's see, who should wear that amulet? Let's give that to Astarion.
Do.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back. No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master. Still nothing. Still nothing.
Oh, sad bear.
Yes, I see. And is that her with two R's or one?
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Trinkets will rust, friend. A song shines on forever. Give it a try.
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts.
Okay, let's see if I can get this to work out. Step 1. Summon Mage Hand.
Good idea, I think.
Step 2. Mage Hand. Throw chest. Yeah, you guys can not like the Mage Hand if you want.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I helped defend this grove. I'm not your enemy.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Sounds like she has to be stopped. How would we do that?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
I thought you were Halsey.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsin? Promise me a mate.
Well, at least that boar has his priorities straight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's the girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not?
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin would...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Almost finished. What if they tried to steal from us?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
By letting that child escape without...
Hey, soldier.
How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Go on then, tell them. I'm a bard. I always want stories.
I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right? Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Gives me energy, power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today. Copper for your thoughts? Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
I'd be back home, not a care in the world.
Oh, man. Lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from. My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing. What's on your mind?
ridiculous. We just let her
Seems
run
simple
off.
enough.
She's a child.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned. By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Don't touch me. Over there. Neither seen nor heard. Silent as the grave.
Okay, so now let's just wait for that guy to walk away. There we go.
Quick and quiet.
Let's move. Open up. How much further can I go?
I don't want blood on my hands. We have the right to defend our home. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents? I don't want to kill anyone.
Still alive. So that's progress. Might be useful.
We did a number on you, didn't we? Does that hurt? I know. We're nearly done. I see you. Just give me a moment.
Wait patiently.
Miss Medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you.
You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kind? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
The drow and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news?
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the
Ah,
place is
welcome
rotten
back,
with
Lady
goblins.
Raven.
None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time.
Start to go very wrong.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation. No.
How many Drow are out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
Who killed you?
Druid. Bear.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Hug attack.
Oh, I'm being hug attacked.
Hug attack.
Ah! Ah! Love you.
Mic off. Mic on.
Lady Raven says hello. My lady love waves back at you.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
And Tess also says hello.
Something already.
Another wave to Tess.
If he's dead, we'll make his corpse talk.
steal everything out of the library.
Something over there. I'll give it a shot. I can't even see a lock to pick.
It's safe to steal everything in this room because, you know, once Nettie finishes her conversation, she just wanders back to the vestibule. And as far as I know, no other people wander in here. Now, out here, it is much more likely to get caught.
What if Halsin is... No, don't go there.
Time to talk to the mean lady herself.
I want to have a word.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Where everyone will starve to
None
death.
of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
That mural, they look like dark...
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt
Oh
harp
yes,
and
bear
wild
elf.
against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The druids turn to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Time to head to camp and get some sleep. It's been a long day for these adventurers. And of course,
What's on your mind?
before bed conversation, see if anybody has anything new to add.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Excuse me.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The plains are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me. Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What could be finer than saving a life? You, must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
Is that how you lost your eye in a goblin battle?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
You know what? I like Will too much. I'm not going to invade his privacy.
Discuss?
What's on your mind? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Wonderful. Lead on, then. At the ready.
Time to spend some, quite a bit of money. Let's see. That's a lot of spells I just learned. Now, go through the list and check it twice, find out who's naughty and nice. Okay, so 1 vampiric touch, 1 sleet storm, lightning bolts, haste, grand flight, glyph of warding, gaseous form, and then the nom-nom-nomming-able items, and extra die. All those spells can go back to Lily to be sold off.
Never a dull moment. Another step forward.
And does Gale have anything else that he needs to say before we crawl into bed for the night's festivities?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
No.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind?
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Let's see what this does.
It's time to get some sweep.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
And just who in the 9 hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant
There
shits
was
than you,
a
Mizora,
flirt
and at least
option,
those can be buried after.
but if I do that,
That's no
it'll
kind of
tick off
talk for a
Karlak,
lady.
and Karlak is the one that I actually want to have a romantic relationship in this game.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bar.
Now, if I was wanting to romance somebody else, then yeah, I would definitely flirt with Mizora here.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
You better not lay a damn finger on Karlach.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Oil burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Ah, I see the scum just logged into Blood Bowl 2, which means he must be getting ready for his cast.
Keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine.
Tess, if you could let us know when he goes live, and I'll set up the raid.
And Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
No. I do not think flirting with Mizora would prevent Will's transformation in any way, shape, or form.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his.
I think the only way to prevent Will's transformation is to actually kill Karlach.
Wouldn't be courage without the risk, would it? I'll figure out a way to make it up to him. What are heroes like? Swords? Shields? Shiny things? Soldier? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Oh, Gale has something to say about this. That's unusual. Well, let's talk to Will first, and then to Gale.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
How in the hells did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the Blade of Frontier, no more and no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm gonna need some details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much. Don't worry, I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession, primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Won't stop me yet.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay, time to curl up and get some sleep. Oh, no, let's talk to these two first, in case they have anything they need to say.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The Blade's sting is real.
And I hear barking. It's the goodest of good boys.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Give the scritches. Give the scritches. Any other explanation points? None that I can see.
you ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
No more light-fingered antics, right, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Well, it's our job to get us out of here.
That's what Mole says. Ugh. I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
Probably
If
not.
I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero. A heroic thief? Mum? Dad? Mole? They all would have been so impressed. Mole said we had to do something, because the old folks weren't doing anything. They were talking when the druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay in until it's safe?
The road to Baldur's Gate looks a little less daunting now that we're all back together.
Stop.
Because of you, I got my little girl back. That's not something I'll forget.
What to bring?
How fares the search?
Let's see. No weapons that I got, but some sea green dye, which is what Lizelle is using.
I miss my forge. We're exposed now.
The gate by now.
Need anything else?
I'd like to see your wares.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
See, any spells that I don't already have?
Sylvanus be with you.
Okay, so let us save there. And now let's get ready for that raid. Quick the game. Nope, looks like he isn't there yet, so we just have him to wait a second. Let's see when it shows that he's going live on Discord. Oh, there he is. Invalid username? What? Okay. There's more than one way to deal with this. Raid or /raid scum and VILLIANY. Ah, there we go.